What's up, it's your boy Johnny Shreve. I be your promise to tell like it is, man. Did you guys see the Jake Paul Ben Askren fight? Whew. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I want to do a video a little bit ago, basically like calling him out, like a long shot, call the guy out. Start the video being like, I would love to kick the shit out of Jake Paul. Heck, I'll do it for free. I don't know Jake Paul, but I can only base him and I can only judge him based off what he puts on social media. I said that, guys, before a million times. What you put out on the channels, what you put on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, that is up for grabs. You can judge that, and I judge it based on that. So I don't like him as a character, but I just didn't like the way he carried himself, all the bullshit he did. We all know he's like a bully, he's a troll, he's all the things that get on your skin. I was rooting for him to get his ass whooped. I wanted him to get knocked out, like somebody knocked this loudmouth, spoiled little brat out, literally. And we're all like, who's gonna beat him up? Ben Askren, signs contract, fight's going on. We're like, we can't wait, countdown's happening to someone and shuts this dude up. And then, I can remember the look on my boy's face when we saw that 1-2, and like literally, I was like, what? I mean, despite the whole night watching the absolute ridiculousness I've ever seen in my life when it comes to like a production and covering a fight, I was watching a concert instead of a fight night. I didn't remember half the stuff that going on half the time because all I saw was like half naked strippers and old school rappers. It was like Snoop Dogg was having like a West Side reunion or something. And then I'm like, oh yeah, there's also a fight tonight. Anyway, I was rooting all night. I'm like, yo, we watched this fight. I was rooting for him to get his ass kicked. And Ben Askren coming out looking like, I don't know, man, 30 plus fat percent, just bag of milk. And we're just still like, he can do it, man. When you saw him coming, like, hey, maybe you gotta put that weight on. Maybe, maybe Ben's gonna put that weight on for, some exercise or something. I don't know. And we ignored it. Maybe he's big so we can fight. I don't know. He's a wrestler and he doesn't box, but I don't know, he's still gonna beat him up. Like literally, that's how we're all feeling. And then he gets his ass kicked. Oh, yeah. Ben gets knocked the F out, like knocked. All I could hear was Chris Tucker saying like, you got knocked the fuck out. Anyway, so I'm not a UFC, I'm not a fight network or channel, whatever. So it's not like, what can I say about this that makes any sense? Because I'm always searching for that kind of stuff every time I see something happen that happens like this. Something where I'm like, what was the point of that? And I started looking back at his past. And all jokes aside, take away all the extra crap that's overshadowing his life. The kid's 24 years old. Okay, grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. Started off trying out, Disney. Failed at that, obviously, with his own problems. We all know, if you guys looked him up, he got a history of just doing stupid shit. And he failed at that. I would call it a failure at that because his career ended not in a good way. And then he, goes into trying to rap. Not good at that either. He's trying Disney, he's trying to rap, he tried, MMA for a little bit, whatever. And then he's like, this guy just trying something out. As much as a following as he has and as much money as the guy has, the kid's still up there being like, yo, just trying to find himself. When I see guys like Jake Paul that are just acting out and just like, obviously created by a lot of the media, and obviously the attention you get, but I understand, I get it. And I'm always like seeing something like this, I'm like, this guy's just really trying to figure his shit out. He's trying to find his actual purpose. That's what makes life so amazing, so precious. It's like being able to just, try and find your purpose, your meaning of life. And while this kid's got X amount of millions of dollars, he's still being like, listen, man, I'm good at something. So he tries boxing. And first fight, he wins. And obviously against another, YouTuber. And then second fight is against a retired basketball player. And then his last fight he has fought was against, an MMA, mixed martial artist, world-class Olympian fighter. Like, he's not fighting any boxers. We gotta box, we doing all this all day long. But the guy's so dead set on thinking that this is my calling. After all this shit that's going out here, this is my calling. I'm a boxer. And I gotta prove to you guys that I'm a boxer. He was so just dead set on proving to himself and everyone else that he can actually fight. He fights the first guy, wins, second guy, Nate Robinson wins, third guy, Ben Askren wins. Decorated world-class, Division I Olympic wrestler, freaking UFC fighter. The point is that a lot of us, as much as I want to say it, it's like a lot of us can literally take a lesson from this. Bet on yourselves. How many consultations I get and we're talking and I just want to know if I can bodybuild or if I have the genetics to do this or I have this. And it's like, yo, guys, Don't ask me that. Don't ask me if you have the genetics to do anything or the ability to do anything. That's your choice, your decision. Don't let my answer be the determining factor of you chasing your dreams or not. Sometimes you just gotta like, just bet on you. Bet on you. And if you're not sure what you wanna do and you're stuck, you're like, man, I don't know when I want to get my purpose, I don't know if I should go to school, if I should, if I should do this work or should I apply for this job, whatever it is. It's like, yo, just sometimes you gotta look at it like taking a handful of spaghetti, throwing on the wall and seeing what sticks. If you're good at more than one thing, try them all. Try everything. Just don't not try. You know what I mean? Just don't not try. I think it's absolutely amazing, to be honest, like how you can just literally, how this world is basically. Yes, I remember like literally watching and being like, this is our world today. Like I remember never thinking ever that anybody can just be like, I want to go do a boxing match and then have one happen freaking pay-per-view. It's like, wait a minute. So I can just do as best I can on my channel, do as much as I can, and that much of a following will give me that much of an opportunity. I'm looking at this as more on one angle. I'm looking at this as, bank on yourself. If anything, bet on yourself. Take a chance, take a shot at yourself. Do it. Like, why the heck, why not? Sometimes we gotta think, why not me? Why can't I do that? I never put like barriers on me. I would always say, why not me? Why can't I have bigger muscles? Why can't I have a better this or a better that? Why not? There's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's backed up by you doing what's necessary to make sure that why not becomes, I have it. Anyway, guys, my thoughts. I thought I'd chime in on the Ben Askren, Jake Paul shenanigans. It was hilarious. It was funny. It was entertaining. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. I'm going to always come out with that, tell like it is, vulnerable, transparent truth. And for coaching, johnnyshreve.com, guys, my coaching prices going up. Woo! Will be going up in prices May 1st. So take advantage of the prices now. They're on my site at johnnyshreve.com. If you want to know what my coaching is all about, you can book a 50-minute consult and a 30-minute consult. At the end of the consult, if you're like, hey, I want to continue with coaching, whether it's a one-time plan or on continuous coaching, I deduct the price of the consult off any package you pick. Check me out on Instagram at _JohnnyShreve_. Make sure you guys tag me. I will post what you guys send if it's appropriate. Check out the gym at Impact Fitness 56. You know how it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.